Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a collective reading for Cancer. Yay, Cancer. I have Cancer in Venus. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. So Cancers, you have tomorrow is a solar eclipse, and on 17th, Aquarius hits your 8th house of shared resources, debt, and deep psychological transformations. This is your time to address power dynamics in relationships, especially, and finances. What do you want to let go of? What is outdated? What is your fear? It's a big day for you tomorrow. Let's see. I'm super excited to do Cancer, actually. Maybe it's because I have my Venus in Cancer, I don't know. And I do have people in my life that are Cancers, but let's just see what the spirit guides have to say for you, my beautiful Cancers. Let me just adjust this. There we go. My gorgeous little Krabby Pads. So soft on the inside. Oh, okay. So tough on the outside. My dearest spirit guides, what do you want to tell? Wow, the energy with you guys is just like we have gifts, leadership. Okay, let's just see. Wow, what's going on with you, Cancers? The energy is insane. This is the second time the cards are flying out. What do you want to say to my Cancers? Spirit guides. What messages do you have for Cancers? What messages do we have for Cancers? And now it's trying to pick. It's like I told you, celebration. Well, that's really good. Yay. One more. This is looking good already. What are we celebrating? Is there anything else you want to tell us? I see 2 angels here. I see a person holding flowers. What could be a baby flower, baby? So something, birthing something new. Okay, you know what? The cards are just flying out, obviously. All right, partnership and love, epiphany, and we did get the deceit here. So, well, that's an interesting one. So definitely celebration, partnership and love, epiphany. So these are all amazing cards. So maybe something that has to do with a lie or someone around this relationship presenting a lie or someone else involved in your relationship is probably going to come to light, because there's a lot of very positive cards here, and we have that epiphany that kind of came together with deceit. So maybe this person was deceived and now they're having an epiphany, your person, I mean, or maybe you were, but we'll find out. But these are all very, very good cards. We have partnership and love. This looks like the World card, which means something is coming to a completion, a natural completion. This reminds me of the World card. Epiphany, lotus flower, something new being birthed. You are protected. Higher self is with you. Wow. Cancer, this is amazing. I'm super curious to find out if this deceit card some way, somehow comes relating to your reading, but I'm just going to tell you straight up. In this depiction, we have a person taking their mask off. So something is going to be revealed. This connection is protected by the angels. So obviously, the angels are here. But whatever lie, whatever hidden information, my cats are going crazy in the back again. Whatever hidden information, it will be revealed. The mask is coming off. All of their masks are coming off. This person definitely has their mask off. These guys are like, should we do it? It's like slipping off. All right, let's see. Let's see if, thank you, spirit guides, for these messages. I'm going to put them away because I just don't have that much space on this table, but we know the messages. Let's see. What do we have here? This card wanted to flip up the Hermit. Someone has been hermiting, perhaps your partner, maybe both of you. Let's do a little shuffle. 2 of Cups. Wow. I'm telling you, Cancer, something's going on with that partnership and love card. An epiphany, something huge is happening for you right now. Tomorrow is a big day. We just caught on the Knight of Swords. Wow. All right. So I just want to make sure that I'm good. that my deck is not all flipped up. Knight of Swords, so someone impatiently wants to speak with you. Okay, let's cut them. I got a lot of scratches on my hands. If you guys noticed, that's because I do have cats, kittens. I'm rescuing a lot of them. It's just something that you cannot help yourself but do when you live in Cairo, Egypt, right? I just can't handle the suffering. So I try to help as many of them as possible. Okay, spirit guides, we're going to shuffle the cards a little bit more. Then we're going to cut and we'll do a cross. This is for my beautiful Cancers and the person on their mind, their love interest, the person on their mind. Cancers. Wow. Illusions through the filter of the lover. Someone is not seeing clearly. Your person is confused by something. 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Oh my God, what happened? This is going to be a very interesting read. 7 of Wands. Ace of Wands. Boy, oh boy, do you have it coming, Cancer. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Swords came back. Let's move that little pyramid over there. Let's just do this, actually. This would probably be better. There we go. Page of Cups. Outcome is 9 of Wands. Wow. Cancer, it looks to me like your person is sitting in some sort of confusion, a mental fog, something that they can't clearly decipher right now, but they definitely know that you are what they need to focus on. This is sort of like the crossing. When they see the lovers coming through that tells me that this person, your person, acknowledges this connection, this deep, profound connection. I mean, the lovers is twin flame, soulmate, higher level soulmate connection. This is a destined connection. So they're struggling with something right now. I want to find out what, because what I'm looking at in the future here, you've got some really good cards, but I'm also going to tell you straight up, these 3 cards are also of concern to me, of some concern. It's mixed feelings here. This is a mixed bag of someone really wants to speak to you because they feel so burdened by whatever it is that they're going on, that is going on in their life. Maybe they even owe you an apology for something. They feel very restless and impulsive here. They want to offer you something, but there's also that Queen of Swords here, which tells me that there's been some boundaries set up between you guys. You probably put up some boundaries for a good reason, I'm sure. And this person knows that they have to get through this before they can get to that. All right. So yeah, so that's on the first basis. That's what I'm looking at right now. Here, I would like to know if this is this sort of like past card or past energy. That could also be the grounding of this reading. We have the 3 of Pentacles, which can sometimes mean teamwork, not sometimes, more often than not. It can mean teamwork. It can mean that you had a very good working relationship with this person, that there was cooperation between you two. You actually had a very good standing together. You were able to I wanted to say produce. Well, yeah, produce. To create a lot of things together. But it can also sometimes mean interference from others. Let's find out. This card here, and again, I'm going to clarify, could mean to me this person is right now, they know that you have your boundaries really high, especially with the Queen of Swords being here. But this could also mean that they're trying their best to defend this relationship, or to eliminate any outside forces that may be trying to interfere with your relationship. I know a lot of readers don't interpret that, but when I see the 7 of Wands in a love reading, that is how I tend to interpret it. It is a person a lover, a partner, defending your relationship from outside forces, really standing up for you, really trying to fight for you. And again, we have an incredible offer here coming up for you. They want to, they're thinking about it. Their focus is on what can I do? How can I plant that incredible Ace of Pentacles? What do I have to do to get there? Because in their environment, whatever's happening in this person's environment, they're starting to feel restless. They're being pushed to the brink of losing control. They can't handle it anymore. They're probably starting to get agitated, irritated with certain people. Maybe they're actually speaking their truth back to others. Depends. Well, I guess we'll clarify. We'll see. You're hoping, and they're hoping that there may be an opportunity, that there's going to be an opportunity for a little offer on the table here that could have, that could take a form of apology or a gift or maybe some sort of good news. But this person is so wary. This person, your person is so tired. They're so tired. This is the wounded warrior. They must be going through so much in their life. Nevertheless, in the near future, we do have the Ace of Wands. This person is holding a fiery torch for you. They love you. Let's see what additional information we can get. Let's see why this Queen of Swords. What is this person defending? I want to know more about this Ace of Wands as well. I want to know everything. I don't usually, but with this reading, I feel like I should. I want to get as much clarification as possible. And to be honest with you, I kind of want to know this Three of Pentacles as well. So let's see what the Lovers and the Seven of Cups is clarified with. Wow. Cancer. This person at this very time is gathering the strength, the courage to accept the truth that is already brewing within themselves. There is a breakthrough here that they're having. But when we're covering the Seven of Cups, this is the only thing that can break through the Seven of Cups. Not the only thing, but one of the most powerful cards that breaks through the Seven of Cups: illusion, confusion, options. I don't know exactly which option to take. What should I take? And again, I don't think that this person is trying to decide between you and another. I don't see it yet. But this could maybe have to do with life decisions. It could be where they live, where you live, what kind of job. Maybe there's a career change or some sort of, who knows? I'm sure we'll gather more information. This person is really trying to gain the courage. They may have some Leo placements, but this breakthrough here it requires every single cell of their body to come forward with courage, agility, flexibility, strength, a power move. This person has to, and they are, that's what I see. They're still getting to that place. This is an incredible clarification for that. I think the love that you two share is pushing them forward to get to this place. Beautiful clarification on that one. Queen of Swords. Yeah, this person really hurt you. There is that Ten of Swords right away. No wonder you're standing as the Queen of Swords. They know they need to come here with full clarity. They know that you're going to shred them. Listen, Cancer, if you've already healed, which the 10 can tell me nothing worse can happen. The worst is over. The cycle has completed. The lessons have been learned. Whatever it is that happened, it's in the past. And now you're standing in the Queen of Swords. You obviously had to set up some really strong boundaries. My beautiful Cancerians. Yeah, you probably had to really stand up for yourself and say, I can't, not anymore. I know what I want. I know how I want it. And I know what I need to hear from you in order to heal. So I do think that there's a strong acknowledgement here from your person that this pain, this past pain, has to be addressed. And that's exactly what they're doing with the Page of Pentacles. They're going to make an offer. When they come to talk to you, Cancer, they're going to make an offer. And this offer is going to come not in the form of love, but in the form of structured, analytical, rational, and logical offer forward. This is sort of like the beginning steps, the beginning stages of I am acknowledging what has happened, and therefore I need you to know I will not do this and that and that, and I need you to know what you need from me. This is going to be approached, I think, in a very practical, in a very stable, but yet logical and rational way. I'm not saying they're not going to be soft about it. I'm just saying that this person knows that you need the truth. And the truth can only be revealed in this matter. It can be revealed by acknowledging what was done in the past, what caused this horrific pain. So in order to get all those swords out, in order to fully heal, there has to be total transparency about that. Not just that's probably why the Page of Cups didn't come here, and we didn't see any knights or anything yet. But this person knows that the first step is to offer a logistical solution. Like this, I've learned this lesson and I've learned that lesson, and I want to ground my lessons into this practical action from now on. Can we do that? Can I do that for you? Are you willing to accept it? Are you willing to give me a chance? They know that this is the only way that they can come back to you. Wow. Yeah, this person is definitely in their deep thoughts. Look at that. The moon and the hangman. My goodness. This is actually, it's not bad because we know. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, it was interrupted. Back to the reading. What we see that is that this person has definitely kept their feelings and their fears in their head. This guy, this girl, whatever, this person, your person is in their feelings. They're living in sort of like the shadows, right, with the moon, but also within those shadows, they have surrendered. They have allowed a new perspective to enter. They have healed through something. And there's probably, and again, I'm also relating this to some sort of a sacrifice, especially the way this person is very sacrificial, the way this is. However, this could tell me that there might be something that they need to sacrifice in order to elevate this to the Eight of Wands, where there is communication, there is openness. They're still stuck in this placehold and sort of like, what's that word? Purgatory? It could be a really bad example, but I do feel, because this is their subconsciousness, right? Or, well, it's the subconsciousness position. In the other interpretation, if we relate it to you, my beautiful Cancer, is that you don't know everything that's going on and you're waiting for this person to come forward. Both interpretations are valid. So if you are in the darkness here waiting to see what is happening, why don't I know? It is because this person is sitting in their shadow. There's definitely some mirroring happening between you guys here with the Lovers. I would not be surprised if this is a twin flame. So there is some waiting here. There is a lot of processing in the deep mind, trying to process stuff. By the next full moon, there may be a huge change. Tomorrow is a really big day for Cancers and for a lot of people with the eclipse. But I'm seeing a full moon here. I think this person is in a lot of pain. That's how I see it. This person is like howling at the moon. They don't, like, it's like, please relieve me, release me from this purgatory space. But there's obviously something holding them back. In the future, wow, you guys. Ace of Wands is clarified by the King of Pentacles in Justice. All right. You got yourself a king. All right, you got yourself a King of Pentacles. Congratulations, Cancers. I can't think of anything better than that. This person is coming back, and they're coming back as the King of Pentacles. And that's also why now we know why there's an Ace of Pentacles here. This person has grown a lot, and they're coming back to offer you a fair deal here. Yes, a very passionate Ace of Wands. But when I see the Justice and the King of Pentacles, nothing is better to me than that. This is an incredible thing to see for the near future. 4 to 6 weeks. Could be sooner, could be a little bit later. Near future. A stable, grounded, secure, probably wealthy. Could be not, but definitely secure. But look, his beard is full of coins. He's abundant. He wants to provide stability. He wants to come back fair. He wants to tell you where the king, they want to tell you where they wronged you and want to make it fair. They want to offer you a stable, equal relationship that feels good, that feels solid, that feels fair. Wow. I am just blown away. These are just incredible cards. Let's just get back down here for a moment with these Three of Pentacles. Okay, okay. So remember we said that this could be either teamwork or oh, it sounds like I have workers in my house. Perfect. I hope that doesn't interfere with my recording too much. I may have to go and close the door for a moment. Let me do that. 1 second. I will just go close the door. I'll be right back. I'll pause this for a second. Okay, let's continue. So this Three of Pentacles, that teamwork versus, say, for example, outside influences. We're getting two gorgeous cards here. We're seeing Temperance, which is the balance between divine feminine and divine masculine. It's a beautiful card to see with the star. Can't think of two cards that are more healing. And they speak of resurrection. They speak of coming together, going through the darkness, going through a tower moment, but then coming out healed and more balanced and understanding the journey of that dark part of the relationship that was necessary in order to ascend, in order to elevate. So I do think that this, wait, come here, you little guy, come here, little one. I just rescued this little guy, this little baby. Look at him. It's okay. Don't cry. It's okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. It's okay, my baby. Today's reading is full of interferences, which there you go. I just said it. I did say that there might be some outside interferences in your relationship that are so far not apparent, but there could be, like I said, maybe work, career, family, something that has to do with something much bigger and much more influential than you think, right? So this is great. Whatever it is that happened here in the past that you had, you had that teamwork and then it stopped because you went into obviously that Ten of Swords. It's healed now, okay? It has healed. Both of you have healed. The Ace of, I'm telling you, I told you, Cancer. I told you. I wish you could see my face right now. I should have done a face reading for you. This person is walking away from something. Your person is walking away from these people or this conflict. Somebody here they're walking away from something. And then they're going to offer you the Ace of Pentacles. They're going to offer you this huge, massive pentacle. But before they do that, they need to walk away from something. This is beyond obvious to me. So someone here is causing conflict. Something here in this, in your relationship, this is their life. They're causing ruckus. This, again, we can try to clarify, and I'm sure we'll get a little bit more clarification, but someone's not happy. Someone is not happy. And that is causing your person to say, I'm done with this. Remember, the Eight of Cups is walking away from something that we don't want to leave, but we have to because it just doesn't serve us anymore. We are tired of it. And again, what did we get? The Nine of Wands as the final card. This person is tired of this conflict. They're tired of dealing, whatever it is that they're dealing with here. That's why that impulsive card. They don't want to go through this. There's definitely something or someone that is causing this ruckus. Look at that. Look. Oh my gosh, Cancers. I'm losing my mind right now. Knight of Swords. Their environment. There's an ending happening here. And I'm just going to tell you what I feel. There's an ending to a structure, to something that this person is very locked into. This could be a particular family, tradition, way of life. Something that it is something that you grow up with and you don't let go until you choose to let go. This is also commitment. So maybe this person is ending another commitment, and it doesn't have to be a marriage or a relationship. It could be like I said, they're ending something that doesn't serve them anymore. Job, position, family, traditions, value, religious influences. That just it doesn't work anymore. They want this done. It is being ended right now. Yeah. These are huge cards. Cancer, you have major changes happening. The major arcanas are just out of proportion right now. This apology, oh my God, I knew it. It's an apology. So you're hoping for that, and they're probably hoping that you'll accept. This person has taken forever to figure themselves out. They have deep regret over something, over that Ten of Swords. My beautiful Cancers, you must have been so deeply hurt. And this person is just slow moving, not even looking ahead. They're looking down at their feet, dragging their feet, trying to figure out, look, they're head down, head down. They're embarrassed. This is an energy of, I am so ashamed of what I did to you. My beautiful Cancers, I'm sending you a big, big, big hug right now. I don't know what happened, but obviously it was very painful. But like I said, the worst is over. Lessons learned. Sometimes we need to go through these lessons. Sometimes, especially when it's a twin flame, you have to activate each other's ascension, and it can be very painful. But when you get through it, not only you have grown and ascended to a much greater, higher place, but then you help that other person to do the same, to heal those traumas within you and them that can then never be in the way of happiness and mutual support and understanding. Very important to do that. Yes, it's painful, but it's worth it. This person, that's what I just wanted to, final word is, they have really taken a long time. They're hoping that it's not too late to give you that apology, because they know that they've been dragging their feet about this. This could be, Pentacles are the slowest moving card in tarot, the slowest moving card. So I don't know, a year, 6 months to a year, maybe more. Wow. The Nine of Wands. Yeah. Look at that. Destiny is at play. So this relationship, I just remembered I wanted to say that, because the Lovers and the Nine of Wands, when I see those two cards, and that reminds me of a twin flame journey or a higher soulmate journey, it's not an easy relationship. The Nine of Wands will indicate this is a relationship that has had many obstacles, many conflicts, lots of back and forth. It's not an easy relationship, but nevertheless, it's also a relationship that you cannot give up, because you are so intensely attracted to the other person. There is such a sense of destiny there. There's such a sense of, I can't be without this person. And I'll tell you right now, these two cards speak of exactly that. There's a sense of destiny for both of you, and you're both looking at your investment and trying to decide what is worth, what can I put now into my life that will be worth my investment. What more can I grow? Because after the 7, there's an 8. So what do I need to water right now? And that's probably what this person is thinking about too. They're looking at their investment. Actually, I'm super curious to see. Let's just quickly do it. If we go here and we do Wheel of Fortune with 7 of Pentacles. Let's just see quickly if we get something. Yeah. This signifies a pivotal moment where patience and long-term efforts align with a destined positive turn of fate or a new cycle. It indicates that the hard work is paying off and the shift is occurring to reward your dedication, requiring you to trust the process. Perfect. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I looked it up. Sometimes it's good to just read it so that you don't have to wait for my own interpretation, for my brain to put these two together. So this is brilliant. It's beautiful. Wow. I don't even know where to go now. Let's get some messages from this person. I don't know. Should we clarify anything? Because it just seems so... I just feel like I want to do this. I'm just going to cut the deck. Like I do that sometimes. I want clarification on justice. Queen of Wands. Wow. You may have some Leo placements, or you may be in Queen of Wands energy right now, which is, she is magnificent. She is attractive. She knows what she wants. She manifests everything that she wants, he or she, but we're talking about the queen, you know what I'm talking about. And that this person knows that you are a light, you are magnificent, you are magnanimous. you are someone that offers everything. Very passionate about you. That can also say that this person is very passionate about you. Well, the Ace of Wands also indicates that. Give me an energy for the Eight of Cups and the Five of Wands. Family. I'm telling you, this has to do with, look at all these people. Now, usually the reversal would be, the one that actually says more, but I'm going to absolutely interpret it as a clarification to the Five of Wands, who is interfering in your relationship. These are others. These are other people. And I'm telling you also with the Ten of Pentacles, this has to do, and the Emperor is right behind it. This has to do with generational wealth, money. Like there's some sort of money being involved here. Someone is fighting for money. Someone wants your person to be committed to their projects, to their, whatever it is that they're wanting your person. And your person is saying, no, I'm done. I'm walking away from this. This is causing me way too much stress. I'm done. I want it, but I can't do it anymore. They're going to walk away from a group of people because they are the Emperor. This person can have some control issues, ego issues, but nevertheless, this is a very good card to say that this person knows how to be in control, knows how to take charge. So the Emperor can be both good and bad. Usually they're good, but, in their affliction, when they don't center themselves, when they are not fully committed to their spiritual ascension, to their growth, they will go in, control mode. I need to control everything. I have to be in control. So this has to do, now you know a little bit more. That walking away is from, look at that. And then we had, I closed it, but then we also had that traditional card, that commitment, sort of ties, childhood ties, something that they have always felt was there, existing. Like it's a permanent fixture, okay? It's over, it's finished. That permanent fixture is now dead, it's gone. The universe has recycled that, and this person is happy to cut through it and go forward with, intense impulsive reaction. I see a lot of very, very, very good cards here, you guys. Cancers, you're going to have some big changes in your life. Your person is coming back. Justice, I love it. Let's see. There's been so much healing between you guys. And do you notice that we didn't even see the Tower? So it happened. All right. What does Cancer's person want to tell them or their higher self? What can we know about this person, please? What more can we know about this person? What more can we know about this person? What do we need to know about this person? Oh, remember how we got in the beginning, I'm going to get back to that. Remember how we got celebration and partnership and love? And then we have epiphany, deceit. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if this person found out that someone is deceiving them at, in their close proximity, in their, family or whatever, work environment or whatever intricacy and complex behaviors are happening there, and they're having an epiphany about it. And that is what is pushing them forward to come to you and celebrate you after the betrayal, the breakup, the whatever happened between you two. You know what else I just wanted to say that just came to my mind, because this is their environment. Just as a side note, it may or may not resonate with some of you. When I see the Knight of Swords in the environment, it definitely means someone that cannot wait to speak, feels very impulsive, can sometimes even use harsh words just to get their point across. But also it can mean someone that can be hot and cold, and they have fear of intimacy. So this could have been something that this person might have expressed in the past that actually put you two in a position of not knowing where you're going, not knowing what is the outlook of this relationship. Because again, they're coming with this action, this attitude forward. So if they exemplify it now, they might have exemplified it in the past as someone that is very impulsive, that is unpredictable, hot and cold. One day I love you, the next day I don't, because I I'm not sure how to control my emotions. But I think this person has gone through a lot of healing, and now they have centered themselves. They're just about to center themselves into the beautiful King of Pentacles. So I think this has healed, and now it's coming in at the right time when it's most necessary, which is I am going to take impulsive and direct action towards what doesn't serve me anymore, what is clearly ending. Oh, this construction is driving me crazy. All right, let's see. What does this person want to tell my Cancers, my Cancerians? What does this person want to say? Or what other messages do we have? Very interesting read, Cancer. Wow. I love when powerful cards like that come up. Big messages. Or I feel like a specific message wants to come out. One. Let's take more. Okay. Let's take more. A few more, please. Thank you. A few more. A few more, please. A few more. I hope this construction is not too loud. One more. We have, I know I hurt you. I stayed vague so I wouldn't have to decide. So obviously, yeah, that's that stagnation. Definitely, that speaks of that exactly right there. I stayed vague so I don't have to decide how to come forward with my apology because I deeply regret. So I might as well just, not be clear about it. But I dream of you. They dream of you. I failed to act when it mattered the most. Obviously failed you when you needed this person the most. They probably neglected you, deserted you, left you waiting, wondering what is happening, especially during that 10 of Swords. I failed to act when it mattered the most. I repeated what was familiar and not what was right. That is obvious with this Hierophant. This person was stuck in their tradition and their ways, in the way that they grew up, in the way their father, mother, their environment. This is probably someone that is very traditional, that is very locked into their methods, into their, status, perspectives, perceptions, way of life. This is how I've always done it. Why should I change now? But that's ending. And will you wait for me? Will you wait for them? On the bottom of the deck, my love for you has never unwavered. Oh, Cancer. Oh, Lovers. Oh, you beautiful Cancer. The Lovers is very intense. No one can stop that. No one can end that. That is a connection that is destined by God, by the universe, by the stars. Oh, look at that. I had this card flipped up. Ego. This person definitely. See, I told you with the Emperor. Yeah, of course. Yeah, there probably was some ego there. Hey, little kitten, move. Don't touch that. Is there anything else? Any other messages? Just wanted to flip up. What is that? Nearly there. There you go. Let's take it out that actually. So your wait is almost over. Waiting for this person is almost over for them to come forward, to show you that side, to reveal some truths, that beautiful breakthrough, removing illusion, removing confusion. What else? Anything else from this person for my Cancers? That's too many, Spirit. Can we do a few more cards, a few more messages? A few more messages for my beautiful Cancerians. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, something specific wants to come out, you guys. When I see that, but if nothing else flips out, I'm just gonna cut the deck and see it. One more shuffle. Wow. And then three. Spirit is like, fine. Okay, I got you. True love. False flame, and I lied. All right. They might like this. Take it as it resonates, my beautiful Cancer. So some of you had a false person in their life, a person that might have tried to interfere with their perception of you, or maybe tried to come in as another option for them, and they might have lied about them. Okay, but that was a false person. This was a false love. I don't know if that can resonate. You'll know if it does. But no, move away. But they lied about that. So you're going to need to figure that out on your own. This is not for everyone. Take it as it resonates, but you have true love with this person. And that's obvious because, well, they dream of you and they're asking you to wait for them. Let's just see what's on the bottom of it. Trauma bond. Yeah, you guys trauma bonded at the beginning. Yeah, this is very common with twin flame and intense connections. That is so that you can heal your trauma. That's crazy. Wow. And you had the broken trust, avoidant. Yes, that's what I said exactly. Yeah, this person ran away. Trust divine timing is there. Let's just do one of those. Emotional manipulation, of course. That's what happens when you trauma bond. You're an avoidant, which is what it looks like your person was. They would use emotional manipulation to get out of any situation, which I'm sure they're very, very, very deeply regretful of, and not ego. That's what the trauma bond does, you guys. It takes a long time to heal. No, move away, you little kitten. And it's not an easy journey. Okay, my loves, my beautiful Cancer. This was such a crazy reading. I love it though. I hope it helped. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back for more and enjoy that celebration, the upcoming celebration, okay? Because there's so much gorgeousness coming for you. I love it. This is going to be the next 4 to 6 weeks are going to be mind blowing for you. I think you're going to learn a lot. You're going to know a lot. You're going to probably struggle with accepting all this flooding of good things coming at you, because I think you've waited for this for so long that you will not even know how to react. I think there's going to be a sense of, I'm resisting this because you've probably been in this Queen of Swords for quite some time, and now it's nearly there. So yeah, enjoy the celebration. Let us know. Let me know on my channel. Comment. Let me know. Come back and comment. Be like, you were right. Don't tell me it isn't so. This looks very straightforward. I wish you all the best, my gorgeous Cancerians, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, my little pharaohs. Bye for now.